Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege,
to
Sir Radzik Kabiller
kontynuacji.
of Dwoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzik what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzik isn't pleased.
Hey, watch it!
Cicho tam, typy. Kryjemy się najświetlą mapę tu.
Good day to you.
Hey!
I fuck.
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions, come get 'em!
For any of you.
The people, come up close and have a smell. Fresh bread and asparagus that'll cut you in half and cucumbers that'll cure what ails you.
No dobra, ale ja chcę coś kupić. Na przykład zbroję.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables.
To od kupca.
Good day to you.
No, jakie misje mogę kupić? Chyba muszę jakieś misje wykonać.
Hell!
Oh, it's a long...
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzik would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Bierzmy konia. Dobra, odkryjemy, pójdziemy zrobić to, co mam zrobić. Prawie.
My respects to you.
Weźmy się znów.
God be with you.
Let's fight.
I told you. Don't.
Would you believe it? I broke
Here, buy yourself something to wear.
I'm truly grateful.
Jesus Christ be praised.
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me until I beat you.
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me. What do you say?
Whose home was burned to ashes by Sigismund's hordes.
Nie ciekawe, jak tam pójdzie. To załatwiam. Dobra, wygrałem. Tak, a biegnie naokoło, no bez sensu. naprawdę...
Good day to you.
Did you find out
What do I know?
I wouldn't beg good neighbours, but I'm reduced.
No to jedziemy.
Good day to you.
Aren't you Ringler?
And you're that...
Maybe not.
Yeah, and you...
Jedziemy do Milanu. A do tego musimy biec.
I'm feeling lucky today. How about you? Dice?
No point in pushing it. That's it.
Kapuję, o co chodzi w ogóle.
This'll be the one. I don't believe it.
Nie ogarniam kości.
Let's fight.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a grosh and a two in bets. You Scalitz fellows are good for my purse.
no, dobry jest. Super. Ach, to mnie można opatrzyć. Się wkurzono. Idziemy do młynarza, może tam uleczą.
Have you eaten yet?
Yes, it was very good.
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed.
Leave me be. I want to sleep. Leave me be. I want to sleep.
No, let me sleep.
Nic nie dał. Pójdzie się tym zajmie.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzik. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzik.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Birkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
To nie poszło po mojej myśli.
I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him! Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his
Ze
skills.
Sneaking Pig robi się książę.
So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't.
Tak jest. Już się robi. Dobra, zobaczmy, czy mogę w końcu coś kupić.
God be with you.
O, właśnie.
What is it?
Have a look and see if you can live. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy 'em before someone else does.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Dzisiaj bierzemy to najlepsze. A tak, będziemy chodzić jak słonie.
Certainly. We're not a heathen after all.
What are you playing at with that weapon?
Kurde, no nie, zawsze kliknę. Czekaj, nie no. Po co mi te miecze? W sumie. Tę zbroję. Kupię jedną broń.
Was burned to ashes by Sigismund's hordes. lost everything. Oh,
Nie ta strona. Kurde, przeważony jest. No dobra, już mnie to zaczyna wnerwiać, nie?
Come get 'em. Carrots and apples picked today to put a smile on your face.
God be with you.
O, ma coś dla mnie. Aha, spoko, nie? No dobra, to skończymy nasz odcinek na handlarzu.